white supremacy, and you want to treat them like $40 million slaves. Gladiators who are well paid to beat each other's brains out, but have to keep their mouths shut when talking about injustice. Look at the videos of the police getting away with murder and tell me that the players are wrong to protest it and that they have no rights to do that. People need to take a knee against white supremacy, and people need to stand up against you and your buddy Donald Trump and drive his whole regime out.
NFL billionaire Jerry Jones.
President Trump praising Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones after he became the first owner to come out against part of the NFL's controversial new national anthem policy.
A big Trump guy.
You're supposed to respect the flag. Our policy is that you stand at the anthem, toe on the line.
So no surprise he buys into the Fugazi anti-kneeling argument. And even when he's asked of his unwavering support of Republicans, he barks back at a writer who is simply asking questions by saying he supports the GOP to kick the asses of people like you, adding, that's how the country should be run by Republicans, but don't blank with me, all right?
Jones saying his players must stand for the Star-Spangled Banner and will not be allowed to stay in the locker room.
I am providing the committee today with several documents, and these include a copy of a check Mr. Trump wrote from his personal bank account after he became president to reimburse me for the hush money payments I made to cover up his affair with an adult film star and to prevent damage to his campaign.
Recall this guy, Donald Trump's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen.
Nobody respects women more than I do.
And the ex-insurrectionist president, Donald Trump. It appears Jones, just like Trump, likes to keep things under wraps for as long as they can. It's been a long month for Jerry Jones and the Star. First news broke in February. The billionaire paid Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders $2.4 million, stemming from troubling allegations of voyeurism from his former VP of Public Relations, Rich Dalrymple. Dale Hansen, a well-known name in sports media and a frequent critic of Jones, said in Jerry's world, $2.4 million, that's nothing. And if he can bury that story and doesn't have to deal with the public fallout, I can see him doing that. But now, per ESPN, there's another story that surfaced for Jones, a story he allegedly tried to bury from the public for over 2 decades. The worldwide leaders Don Van Natta wrote, Alexandra Davis, who lives in D.C., filed her lawsuit against Jones, now 79, in Dallas County Court last Thursday. It says Jones courted her mother, Cynthia Davis Spencer, in 1995 when she was working at the American Airlines ticket counter in Little Rock, Arkansas. Spencer was estranged from her husband at the time, the lawsuit says. Alexandra Davis has lived her life fatherless and in secret, and in fear that if she should tell anyone who her father was, she and her mother would lose financial support, or worse, the lawsuit alleges. She has asked the court to be recognized as Jones's daughter and to be released from the confidentiality agreement that her mother agreed to when she was a baby. Via the Dallas Morning News, Jones pursued Cynthia Davis, and the pair began a relationship. According to court documents, it's unclear how long the relationship lasted. They write at Davis's birthday, December 16th, 1996, and how during divorce proceedings with Cynthia and her ex-husband, a genetic test determined he was not the father, thus no child support payments. The outlet continues, after receiving the test results, Cynthia Davis told Jones that he was Alexandra Davis's biological father, according to the suit. And Jones had told Cynthia Davis that he was not able to have children. Jones and his wife married in 1963. The lawsuit says Jones and his lawyers negotiated a settlement with Cynthia Davis that would exchange money for silence. Jones and Davis worked out a deal stating that he would provide financial support for Cynthia and Alexandra as long as they did not publicly reveal that he was Alexandra Davis's father. According to court docs, breaching the deal would result in financial support being cut off, and Jones or Jack would sue. A settlement agreement dated August 14, 1998 listed Jack as the authorized agent for the putative father, which was Jones, court docs said. A putative father is a man whose relationship to a child has not been established, but he is alleged to be the child's biological father. In the agreement, the putative father denied paternity in exchange for confidentiality, a lump sum of $375,000 would be paid to Cynthia once the settlement was executed, and 2 trusts were set up and funded by Jones for Alexandra Davis, court docs said. The lawsuit said Alexandra has lived in fear of losing financial support from Jones if she told anyone who her father was. The only time she has disclosed her father's identity was when she had to obtain a security clearance from the FBI to work in the White House for President Donald Trump, the lawsuit said. She currently works for U.S. Rep. Ronnie Jackson, an Amarillo Republican, according to her LinkedIn. If you're asking or pondering, did Ronnie Jackson vote to decertify the election? The answer, per the New York Times, is yes. Of course he did.